What's going on, guys? Aarava here, and welcome back to another episode of my Motorsport Manager Career Mode. We're finally back after the New Year's celebrations and whatnot. I was meant to try and get this episode out yesterday, actually, but I had a few issues with my PC. If you have me on Twitter, you'll know what issues I'm talking about, but I won't go into details and won't bore you with it. So we'll get on with the career mode anyway. So with the next race we've got is Rio de Janeiro, the Brazilian Grand Prix. Before we get onto that, just a little update on things. So the telemetry center is 7 weeks away, so that's probably, you know, still not going to even happen in this episode, unfortunately. It takes quite a lot of time if you're building an entire building, obviously. In terms of the sponsors, we're now going back. I'm going to rethink what I was been saying in the last episode or two. I'm just going to take whatever money I can, honestly, at this point, because it doesn't really look like our car has, unfortunately, from last season, looks like our car's somehow, compared to the rest of the grid, lost more pace. And we can't even get surprise wins like we were last season, unfortunately. So I'm just going to take the low offers, and we're just going to scramble for as much money as we can. So thinking about this, 6 times 600,000, 500,000, that means we'll get 1.1 over 6 races. We'll get 1 million over 10 races. And then for this will be 700, and then it's going to be a considerable amount more over 7 races. So we're going to take HX. I think that's going to give us the most amount of money overall. I think, if my calculations are correct. They're probably going to be wrong, but I'm going to take it anyway. That expires in 1 race time, so just on the mark. So we're going to take HX. In terms of slot 5, we're going to look at here. Ambrosio, Condor, Acus. We're going to go for the biggest one, but kind of the medium. Okay, I feel like we can get comfortably 4th place every time. I think that's the thing we can definitely do, and it's going to give us the biggest bonus for that. So I'm going to take Condor in that sense. So we're going to get 1 million up front for that. I'm going to get obviously the bonus that we can achieve every single time. And then Play Sport, we've got expires in 1 race time. We get a bonus for the United Kingdom Grand Prix. Pretty decent bonus for what they're asking, 7th or above, so we'll accept that offer as well. And there we go. So plenty of more money coming in. We've now got just about, well, nearly just about 4 million there. So pretty decent, I would say. And we'll just continue on. I mean, our car is still being worked on in terms of from the last Grand Prix. So if we just go ahead 1 more day, and then we can finally see it. So in terms of improving the parts that we're improving, well, a lot of them are pretty damn good already at the moment, obviously, you can see. We're improving this one, 71%, obviously. What other 70 odd numbers are there? That 82, that could be a little bit better, to be honest. That could be a little bit better. Front wing, both of those could be better, but I'm going to look at the engine first, because engine's always an important one. So I'll improve that engine, because that's 86%. In terms of performance, we're improving that one. It's still got about 12 to go. This one's only got 1 to go, so I'll take that off for now. We've got 3 to go on that suspension. Can we improve the gearboxes? Is there much worth improving those? Plenty to improve on this gearbox. That's got 428 potential, so we'll improve that. Suspension parts, not much to improve on those two. Let me look. Brakes, is there much to improve? There is slightly, so we may as well add that to the tier. That's only got 1 more to go, so we may as well remove that one, to be honest. And kind of delegate our resources effectively. So I'm going to go for more towards the performance side of things, because really reliability is pretty decent, you know, in the 70 regions is pretty good. So I'm going to go more towards the performance. I'll get done 7 days after the race. That's going to be a pretty good chunky amount to the improvement of the car. Alright, I've got an interesting little email here. Upcoming vote. I'm wondering if you're interested in voting in favour of short practice sessions in the next vote. I can make it worth your while, if you know what I mean. We get 250,000 for forced to vote in favour. We've got 2 votes, like in terms of power. In terms of the practice sessions, though, practice sessions at the moment, if I remember correctly, are 15 minutes long. This is going to go to 12, so basically what we had in GP3. And that will give less chance for teams to perfect their race strategy. Now, in terms of for us, has it helped us out? I can't really honestly tell too much. We have even less time than we do, and sometimes I do feel like we have a lack of time anyway. But at the same time, personally, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm being completely honest here. Practice is getting really, really boring for me, because it really is honestly just the same thing. It's like the F1 2016 games. You know, after a while, that kind of R&D sort of testing you do in practice gets a little bit repetitive. It's the same sort of thing here in this game. It's sort of a thing that you can't get away with motorsport games. It's honestly just the nature of the game that we sort of have to put our hands up. At the end of the day, you know, it is just cars, you know, going around a track. So practice sessions are never going to be that exciting when you think about it. Obviously, the race is exciting because anything could happen, you know, when you're going around the track. But practice, you're pretty much just doing the same lap over and over again to get some data. Obviously, especially in this game, you're just sitting there looking at the data. So, honestly, I wouldn't mind short practice sessions. But at the same time, the money really isn't that great. You know, if I vote in favour, I think that might mean I'm forced to vote twice because I have 2 voting powers. So that's not really worth my money, really, honestly. I might just abstain from that vote as well because I really couldn't care that much and get 3 powers of voting. Because when it comes along to something I do care about, I don't know what's coming up. Spec front wings, you know, I might want to vote on that because spec front wings, that's one less part we have to design. So actually, potentially, that might be one I really want to vote for because then that makes my job easier in terms of managing everything. So I'm going to go for no, my vote's not for sale. Thank you very much. Right, so it's time to go to the Brazilian Grand Prix. So in terms of the sponsors we're going to choose, I think we'll go sort of a nice halfway-ish, 4th or above, 800,000. I think we could manage that. I think practice session dry, qualifying dry, and race nice and sunny. Both those actually cloudy, so you never know. There might be some rain randomly spurted in there. Top speed crucial, high speed crucial. We're pretty average on high speed. Engine obviously is spec part. Acceleration is useful. Let's look at the fit parts here and see what we got going on. So in terms of reliability, that was actually pretty damn good. If we actually look back at this, we got the performance up to 414 out of 428, so not too bad. 371 out of 374, that was really good. That was a nice jump. And 290 out of 291. So we did some good work there, and you can see reliability in the high 70s all the way to kind of the 90 part for the engine there. So that's looking very, very decent. So in terms of what we're going to fit, so we're going to fit on the better reliability engine for Balcazar, obviously, because we're going with this kind of, even though we have got a really bad contract at the moment in place with Cruz, where he's the #1 driver, Balcazar clearly is the better talent, so I'm going to give her the better part anyway. You are definitely going to have to either, well, a lot of you have been debating in the comments amongst yourselves, like there's been a bit of a difference. Like some of you do want me to get rid of Cruz, some not so much. It's an interesting one. We definitely have to discuss that towards the end of the actual season, if we're actually going to renegotiate Cruz's contract to a lower money one, you know, equal driver or #2 driver for him, or potentially look out and see what other driver we can snap up. You know, we have to look at the market as we go on towards that. But anyway, let's get back to this. So brakes, we're going to give, going to give the better one to Balcazar, obviously. Better engine in terms of reliability. In terms of the front wing, we are giving the better one to Balcazar as well. Giving the better one in terms of the gearbox. At the moment, we've got a better gearbox to Cruz. We're going to give the better gearbox to Balcazar. He's going to go literally the entire extreme way and just give it the best parts absolutely possible. So rear wing, same thing there. We haven't actually changed anything on the rear wing so far this entire season because we had a really decent average rear wing at the moment, so it wasn't really a place where we need to concentrate on. Suspension, going to give the better one to, actually I'm going to give the more reliable one to Balcazar, and we'll give the better one to Cruz because it's a little bit less reliable. So actually, you know what, that's something I definitely want to do here. 79%. Let's remove the 90, 87 and that, and let's really bump this up. Let's really get the reliability up of that suspension part so we can start giving it to Balcazar, because otherwise that'll be a bit of a pain in the neck. Anyway, let's continue on. That fit part's done. Let's move on to practice, and I'll update you towards the end as per usual. 30 seconds left. Is it going to get there? Come on, you stupid pixels. Come on. Level 3. Please, no. Oh, go fuck yourself. Right, well, we got level 3 on Ultra Softs, level 1 on qualifying trim. Just missed out on level 3 yet again on race trim. Love it. Love it. Just missed out on it. But I'm happy we got level 1 on qualifying trim. That's good, because I am going to take qualifying instant result, because frankly, again, being on, that's a common theme at the moment in this video, being completely honest. I can't be asked with qualifying anymore. It's actually just peeved me off completely in this game, and I really can't be asked to even try and learn how to do it, because it is very annoying. So we're just going to take instant result, and I'm going to use that qualifying trim to good use. Hopefully it will come in handy. It is raining here, so once again, the forecast lied to us. It lied. Actually, you know what? Hang on. If it did lie to us, is there a possibility? It did say only cloudy at the beginning. So is there a possibility I could snag a surprise result if it does get drier? You know what? No, you know what? I'm not even going to take that chance. That's how much qualifying pissed me off last time in the last episode, and the one before that, and the one before that. I'm just going to take instant result. Pretty decent setup. I think Cruz got 97%, Balcazar 96%. So they're feeling very happy with it. So I'm just going to take the instant result. This is how much it really has pissed me off. Even the opportunity to maybe spring a surprise pole lap in the dry conditions, potentially, I just think I'll muck it up because that's how much little faith I have in myself at the moment in qualifying. So we've taken the instant result. What's it going to be? 7th and 13th. It's alright. It's alright. Probably could have been even worse if we did actually do qualifying. So I'll take that. Balcazar pretty damn close to that 4th place target. Obviously, we're going very, very aggressive on the tyre strategy, so let's see how it goes in the race. Right, we're going to go for, obviously, Ultra Softs and the race trim. Ultra Softs and race trim. So just like last season, if you remember, back to Brazil, very, very aggressive. Just keep on pounding round on the Ultra Soft tyres. In terms of the fuel levels, what we're going for, well, it says 11 laps there. How long do these tyres go? 11 laps, pretty much. So because we're going to be pushing hard, I would say actually put in maybe a little bit less, potentially even just 10 laps of fuel for Balcazar. We'll keep the 11 for Cruz. I think it will automatically be on 11. Yes, it will. So we'll keep on the 11 laps. 22 lap race. So the Ultra Softs, actually, you know what? Let's change this around a little bit. If it's a 22 lap race, let's go even. Let's just keep going aggressive. I won't even try to go conservative at the start. Let's go major aggressive here on the fuel and go for, I'll put 8 for Balcazar, I'll put 10 for Cruz. Be a little bit conservative with him, just in case. But if they're going 8 laps, we can potentially do a 2-stop and go really, really, really aggressive on the Ultra Softs, or a bit more of a conservative 1-stop on the Ultra Softs. Let's see how it works out. I think that's what we did last time. We did a very, very aggressive 2-stop. I think it worked out for a pretty decent, I think, double podium, if I remember correct. Or maybe 1 podium for Balcazar in 2nd place. I think Cruz got 4th. So if we can maybe try and replicate that, that'd be pretty damn good. Anyway, either way, let's go to 5 red lights for the Brazilian Grand Prix here in GP2. Come on. Come on, lad and ladette. Let's do this. 7th and 13th place at the moment. Actually down to 14th at the moment as Cruz drops down 1 place. Balcazar in 8th at the moment. Good start from her. Nice and aggressive. What I want to see, because that's exactly what our strategy is all about. Let's fast forward this straight away and get a move on, shall we, in this first stint. It's all about just really letting them pound round on these on this first stint, really, and just seeing what they can really do. They need to prove to me they've got decent pace. At the moment, though, Balcazar's down to 9th from where she was in 7th. Cruz is down to 18th. So, honestly, I don't know what's quite going on with them at the moment. Either they've got worse or the car's got worse, because I've really not changed anything else I'm doing from the last season, or maybe the AI just got a little bit better, because there definitely was a little bit of a tweak to their behaviour in a brief small patch that came, I think, a week and a half ago now. But at the moment, Balcazar goes up. Ooh, lovely move, girl. Lovely move. Up into 7th place. Nice work. So let's let her get on with the job. Where's Cruz? 14th? Oh, just on time. Look at this now. People are actually overtaking people. Up into 13th. This is exactly what I want to be seeing. We're going to go down to pushing, just kind of let off a little bit and attacking, just so they don't lock up and ruin their tyres. But I'm going to keep it on pushing, keep it aggressive on the fuel mixture. We're going to high for Balcazar because she had a little bit less fuel in her tank. And we'll go keep on going on overtake mode for Cruz because he's up into 11th place now. Nice job. Meanwhile, Balcazar up into 6th. I'm feeling the vibes right now. I'm feeling these aggressive vibes. Up into 5th. There we go. This is what I like to see. Screw the conservative. Just attack every race. It's like I'm watching an AOR League race. There's no such thing as tyre saving. It's just pushing every single lap to the limit, basically. What everyone kind of hopes that real F1's like, but never is. So Balcazar, keep on pushing, girl. You can keep on going. You got plenty of tyre wear. The tyre's going to go ages. You know what? Go up into attack mode. Go into high fuel. Same for you. Go into attack mode, high fuel. We've got the tyre wear. We've got more tyre life than we have fuel. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go into medium actually to stretch this out because we've got a lot more tyre wear life left in here. So we've got much more than 1.4 laps of tyre wear life. So we're going to continue attacking a little bit. Go down conservative a little bit on the fuel. Same for, I would say, Balcazar now. We'll keep it on high for now because his tyre wear is a little bit on the lower side probably because he's just generally not that great compared to Balcazar to do that stuff. We're on low fuel now. Will we make it to the end of this lap? No, we won't. So we may as well go and overtake and pit in this lap. So 7 laps. Very, very aggressive indeed. So, in terms of fuel, we had a lot more tyre wear than fuel. So, I'm going to learn from that. I'm going to go for 10 laps of fuel, burn the fuel, and that's going to be dandy. I'm feeling very, very, I hope you can feel it in my voice and my energy. I'm feeling upbeat about this. I was a little bit down on the first lap, but we're coming back at this. I'm liking this aggressive strategy. I'm liking how it's panning out and looking for now. So, continue on, pushing hard with Cruz. 1.1 high fuel mixture, low fuel at the moment. He'll get round to the end of the lap, don't worry. Ultra softs, again, we're going to go for the 10 laps. That worked out for him quite well. Park condition, fine. Pit strategy, fast. Yes, thank you very much. Meanwhile, with Cruz, Balcazar, sorry, she is pushing on. I'm just going to make sure, keep an eye on Cruz. Does he make it through to the end of the lap? Hopefully he will. Just about, we're on medium fuel. He's caught up to 7th place. He overtakes 7th place. Go on attack mode. As he comes to the pits, it's going to be right on the money. Look at that. Lovely. Right on the money there. Run out of fuel just as he came to the pits. Nice work, mate. Nice work. So we're going to go attacking and high. We're going to go for attacking and high. We're going to go push and high, actually. Going to keep it in a kind of more reasonable temperature range for both of them this time round. But we're looking good. We've already made the pit stop. These guys are continuing on, and I just don't think that's the way to go. I think the undercut is going to work out quite a treat here. So you know what? Push it even more as we're going for even more of an undercut up into 10th place. Those guys still not yet to pit. So this is the time to push on. This is the time to push the tyres a little bit, push the fuel, and this is where we're going to make up some time here. So we're going to continue on pushing on with Cruz as well. So where is he? He's in 11th. Wow, he's really caught up to Balcazar, actually. He's done really quite well, actually. So for all I've slagged him off at the beginning of the episode, he's done not too bad there. So Balcazar, where is she? Up into 5th place at the moment, trying to overtake 4th place. Come on, girl. Come on. Keep on doing it. Keep on overtaking there. In terms of the fuel, we're going to go keep it in overtake mode, but keep on pushing. Oh, actually, you know what? That's the other way around, sorry. That's the complete other way around. I need to have it. I need to have it on medium, but attacking on the tyres. At the moment, Balcazar making a move for 3rd place. Oh, she moves down to 4th. So it's a tight battle here. It's a tight battle, but 3rd place is going to pit. We get overtaken, though, by someone on fresher tyres. Probably should be expected that, but, you know, we want to try and continue on doing well. You've got a bit of a train here between these two cars, you can see there, clearly. So we're going to try and overtake the red car here of Shah. Going to go around the outside into turn 1, into turn 2 we go. Not quite there. So on the teetering edge of our 4th place objective here, but we finally get past. Awesome stuff. Continue pushing on. We've got 3.7 laps of fuel. That's about correct, I would say. That's about correct. We're going to continue pushing on with Cruz. I would say that seems about right. Pitting in about 3.5, three laps time. I would say that seems about correct. Continuing to push on the tyres. Going to go on high for the moment. Save a little bit for that final in lap. But you can see there, Balcazar doing the work, girl. Yes, up into 3rd place. This is exactly what I want to see. Screw the conservative route. It's all aggressive. Aggressive or nothing. That's how it goes in Archer BMR. That's how we do things. Up into 3rd place. Cruz is actually catching up in 5th place there, you can see. So he's doing a fantastic job as well. Go on, lad. Come on. I'm giving you much praise this season, but you are doing the work at the moment. Putting in the shift. Putting in the bits. Come on. Come on. Overtake 4th place, and we will be very, very dandy. Looking at the tyre wear. Probably time to push this fuel now. Probably time to push for this in-lap here. And the same can't be said for Cruz. He's going to go one more lap. But for Balcazar, definitely going to come in at the end of this lap now for another set of Ultra Softs. Go to the end. So we've got, how many laps is that? 6 laps left of fuel. So we're going to put in 7 laps just to be on the safe side. Just to be on the safe side. Park conditions looking A-OK. Pit strategy fast. Awesome stuff. She's going to come in with Cruz. We're going to continue on for one more lap. So put in the high a little bit. And go down to medium here in this next section. Going to go on attack on the actual driving style there. And then when we come across the line, it'll be time to put it into high. A little bit of overtake mode actually here. Let's try and push on a little bit on his in-lap. As we cross the line now, this will be perfect. Perfectly timed. High fuel level there. Low fuel, that's fine. That's all dandy. He's going to continue to push on. Here we go. We've got excess fuel for Balcazar. We'll keep that in our back pocket. We'll go pushing in high for now with Cruz. He overtook that guy. Nice job, nice job. So we're going to push in at the end of the lap. Is there any rain coming? No, there's not. It got a little bit darker, so I was a little bit afraid there. Oh! I forgot to put pit. I forgot to put pit. Has he got enough time? He's just about got enough time. Oh my days. I nearly forgot to do that. 5 laps of fuel. Pit strategy fast. Please come in. No, he didn't come in! Oh no! Oh, I screwed him up. Oh, dearie me. I'm so sorry, Cruz. I have thoroughly screwed you over there. Oh, dearie me. I'm sorry. If you're like this close to the pit entry, you should be able to make the call in. Oh, I've completely screwed him over. Well, that's Cruz's race over. My bad. My bad. I couldn't really care too much. We're going to go on attacking with Balcazar. We're going to focus on her now. Keep it going. Keep it going. What's the engine like? 33%. That's fine. We'll pop it in high for now. Keep it on high. And then we'll go down to medium, I would say. Probably about 4 laps excess. We'll keep it on for one more, I think. I think we've still got it in us for that. Okay, so Cruz, you're in 20th place. Just attack to the end, mate. You've got nothing to lose. Oh my god. That is probably one of the biggest blunders I've done on this game, and I've done plenty of other big blunders on this game so far, so that takes some doing. But Balcazar, come on, girl. Get up. These guys are fighting, squabbling over. We need to try and overtake. There we go. Up into 4th. Nice stuff. 2 laps remaining. Looking very, very decent at the moment. Looking very, very decent at the moment. Going to put it in medium fuel. Don't need to worry about that. Everyone else is on medium, so we may as well go on medium as well. But we'll keep attacking on the ultra softs. That's looking good. That's looking good. So we're going to come across the line. Balcazar is going to get that 4th place, so we'll get a nice amount of money. We will get points for Balcazar. I know, I messed up with Cruz. I honestly thought that there could have been just enough space there for him to come to the pits, you know. But there wasn't. But, you know, you guys can kill me in the comments for that. Yeah, that's just standard, really. I mean, it wouldn't be Motorsport Manager with aarava without people getting mad in the comments for something I've done in the strategy call, because, you know, that's just how it works. I feel it's like 1-to-1. It's like a seesaw. It just happens every time. But we got 4th place, so we got the money. That's the more important part. We got the money for the race. Got some decent points for Balcazar. Risk level of low. Oh my god. You're kidding me. Who was that for? Was that for Balcazar? No, it wasn't. Thank the Lord. Cruz was already 20th, and he was the one that got the penalty. Tactical genius, that is. Tactical genius. I knew he was going to get the penalty, so I thought, you know what? Let's save him the misery of being in the points and then being dropped out. Let's just silently put him out of his misery before he even gets the penalty. Great stuff. Great stuff. Balcazar still keeps the 4th place. Great stuff. And we're still 2nd in the Constructors. Nice work, team. Nice work all round. Nice work. Got a new personality trait added. We've got, risky party's got morale low. Hey man, it's not my fault. Well, it is my fault, but you know, we need to try and get ahead a little bit with some risky parts here and there. But we're going to continue on now. So that was a pretty decent Grand Prix in terms of the money we got from that and the position. Again, some more points, staying in 2nd. Definitely, I've accepted right now that we are not getting promoted. We're trying to get 2nd place yet again and basically just hovel together what we can for next season yet again. So in light of that, we're going to look at building some parts here just before we go on to the next race. But check out your car. Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, we're going to build some more parts here. So let's look at the calendar, actually. What's coming up? We've got Sydney. What is crucial? Low speed. Gearbox is crucial. Dampers. Springs crucial. Useful. Okay, looks like gearbox all the way then. Gearbox all the way. Designing new parts. Acceleration. Another gearbox for us. Thank you very much. Acceleration plus 10. Reliability plus 10. Or what can I do for one of these? Actually, I can do 2 of the good, average parts, can't I? I can do 2 of the average parts. Or build time. That's not too bad. So let's go 25 plus 10 plus 20. So at the moment our current... Oh, that's not actually much better than our current best. Should we add some more? 25 reliability plus 2. Okay, so that's going to add a lot more to our nearest target. But not much potential, actually. We need more potential in that. We need way more potential in that. 15 plus to max. Is that all I can do? There's no more max. There's no more max. I think that's the best way to go about it. That's our current best. There will be improvements. I think that's the way to go. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to go for. So that's going to be 1.25 million. That's fine. Confirmed. So we're going to build that new gearbox. That'll get done in 19 days' time. I don't know if that's going to be enough time for the next race, to be honest, but it's worth building it anyway. Car repairs are done. Thank you very much. So in terms of improving the parts, we're going to improve just that suspension part. In terms of improving anything else, we're going to just slap on improving the parts, because remember, the best part gets carried forward to the next race. So that's when really So really think about it. For the next race, or really the final episode, is when we want to be making the risky parts. Because I think if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, a few episodes ago someone commented below that a low risky part becomes unrisky if it's carried forward to the next season, I think. Probably doesn't work like that. Sounds too good to be true. But in theory, that would make sense to me how that would work. You make the risky parts right at the end of the season, really high stat, carries forward to the next season, becomes non-risky, and then you've got a lovely new part. That makes sense. But anyway, let's get back onto improving the part. So what we're going to improve here, we've still got 3 to go on that. We've got 2 to go on this one. To be honest, probably a new set of brakes probably is worthwhile for the next part, to be honest. But we'll improve that. Front wing, we can improve that by quite some way. So actually, you know what? This is only 3. That's only 3. That's quite some way. So we'll improve those 2 outright. The gearbox, we're 1 away from that. The rear wing we can't improve. We've got maxed out on that. And pretty much these 2 are a done deal. I mean, there's 1 left. So that's what we're going to go for. 10 days before the race. So we'll slide this across. So that will be a nice 1 day before the race, 13 days before the race. Nice stuff. Nice stuff. It's time for the political vote here. This will be for the short practice session. Let's get going. So, short practice session. This rule will benefit low quality teams like me apparently, and will be less chance for higher teams to perfect their strategy. As I said, I have a feeling probably the majority will go for the short session, but I don't really mind having this 15-minute session anyway right now, because I think it does help us out to get level 3 on things like Ultra Softs, and level 3 on, or level 2 on race strategy, on race trim. So I'm going to abstain yet again and get +1, so we're going to have 3 voting power for the next vote. Really, honestly, none of these votes really, they don't really speak to me. Anyway, short practice sessions have been approved. So we're going to have a 12-minute practice session. So the lower teams have won out there. So the higher teams have been screwed over. That might include me later on, but you never know. But that does mean I have to do less stuff in practice off camera, which I cut out of the video anyway. So from a video maker's standpoint, honestly, that's a good thing. Right, reliability work is done. Pause it. I want to continue on looking at things now. Right, we're going to improve the engine even more, because you never know, because it means we can just keep on pushing the engine. In terms of the front wings, don't need to do anything, really. Don't need to do anything. So let's put a lot of focus onto that. Right, performance work is done. Thank you very much. My faith is important to me. Balcazar has committed to religion. Okay then, thanks Balcazar. Whatever makes you happy, love. So, okay, let's look back at these parts. So, what have we got left to improve? We can improve this gearbox here by 1. We can improve these 2. We can improve... Is that part banned? Yes, it is. Yes, it is banned. I forgot about that. Let's desperately improve this part then. And forget about that and that and that. Right, I completely forgot about the fact that because we got that part, it was brought up for Cruz, that part actually got banned then as well. So I completely forgot about that. So I did not even think about designing a new front wing. Probably couldn't even have done it in time because the brakes didn't even get done in time. The brakes are actually going to get done mid-weekend. So probably the front wing wouldn't have got done anyway, but that's quite a little bit unfortunate. But again, that's only one of the front wings, so the other one, it's fine. We can give the worst one again to Cruz. It's fine. So yet again, we're gonna go for 4th and above, I think. Sydney, do I even remember doing this circuit? I can't remember for the life of me doing the Australian Grand Prix last season. We must have done it, but I completely can't remember. Anyway, here we go. Missing front wing. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Don't worry. We're going to choose this one. 100% reliability. 345, 347. That's not going to make too much of a difference there, so that's what we're going to choose. The same things pretty much as the last Grand Prix for Balcazar and Cruz in terms of the way we divvied it up. So we'll continue on. It's going to be nice and sunny in practice, clear in qualifying, so that may be, you never know, there may be some rain there, and it's going to be nice and sunny in the race. So let's get going. Once again, I will fill you in at the end of the session. Right, with less than 1 minute to go, we've got race level trim 3 and 3 for Super Softs. We've got a really decent set for Cruz, 96%. Balcazar, though, oh my god, she has been the most pickiest driver in the world for this circuit. The highest I've got is 82%. She is rubbish at this circuit in terms of picking out a goddamn setup. And the session's ended, so I don't even know what this is going to be. It's probably going to be shocking. Okay, it wasn't. Right, no, okay, hang on. I'm going to show you what it was, okay? This was the final chance, the final setup tweak I did. And only now, it took me the entire session to get it to that point. It took the entire session. Up till then, she was jumping around from 80% to 62% to God knows what percent, and literally only now, how convenient, the time when I start talking to you guys, and obviously this part's going in the video, does she get the right setup and she feels comfortable with it. Typical, great. Just show me up like that. Anyway, after that, crisis averted, because I really did think for a second the best setup we were going to get for her was 82%. But look at this. Hang on. Car setup. Look at this. We went from 46 to 82, 77, 84, 64, 80, and then bipolar all the way to 97. Make up your mind, women. Make up your mind. God. Right. Super softs, knowledge, obviously, we're going to use the super softs we've got. We can't you choose anything else because we didn't get any qualifying trim done that session. Australia, quite a long lap, really, so quite tight for time, but we're going to take the instant quali yet again and see how it goes. It's completely dry for this one, so pure just performance of the drivers and the car. Not expecting too much, but hey-ho, let's just see what it is. Probably going to be better than something I could do anyway, so let's see. It's going to be 9th and 13th. Probably where I would expect it, to be honest, for Australia. Because if you remember back to last season, we were shocking at Australia. At least definitely Cruz was. Cruz was, remember, we got his qualifying very, very bad. He was at the back, and he stayed at the back the entire race. Australia was a tough one for us last time out. I think it will be again. It just isn't really a circuit that suits our car, it looks like, and our driver's abilities. So we'll just hope for the best, really, and just do the best we can as per usual. But yeah, 400,000, we do get 4th or above. I'm confident we can get that if we go aggressive yet again. This time also, the fact that Cruz is not at the back compared to last season in Australia means that I think the aggressive strategy will work out for him. How many laps we got? 24 laps. How long did the tyres go? 10 to 12. So yet again, it's almost like Brazil, really, almost. So we're going to go for fuel options. I'm going to go for 10 laps of fuel for Balcazar. We'll go for 11 laps of fuel for Cruz, and that's how I want to go. We're going to go super, super aggressive, just like we did Brazil, and basically we'll try and outpace everyone and try and eat up that pit stop we're making on everyone else, basically. Although I think everyone else did make the same number of pit stops last time. They just did pit stops for soft tyres instead of ultra softs, wasn't it? And this time it will be for, well, softs instead of super softs. Anyway, 5 red lights to the Australian Grand Prix. 24 laps ahead of us from 9th into 13th on the grid. Nearly couldn't say that number. And we're underway. Cruz with a decent start up to 12th. Balcazar not so much. Down to 10th, 11th actually. Looks like she's behind Cruz. Fantastic, Cruz. You deserve a medal for that. That doesn't happen often. You are ahead of Balcazar. That is saying something. That is saying something. That's a lot. That's like Maldonado beating, I can't remember who's Barrichello. It's like Maldonado. Oh wait, he did the Spanish Grand Prix. That was a bad example. Bad example. Moving on. We're going to continue on being very, very aggressive here. Fuel-wise, we will put it down to high because I think it's going to be like Brazil, basically, where we'll have too much tire wear too much tire life left for the fuel we have left. So we're going to go down to high on the fuel. That will also save our engine a little bit there. Everyone else is already on conservative, so we're going a lot more aggressive than everyone else, and it will slowly start to come in. As their tires start to go off and we're pushing harder and harder, this strategy will start to come into play just like it did in Brazil, I think. So let's see. Let's actually focus on Cruz because he is the man ahead. Although, saying that, oh, teammates side by side there. Balcazar overtakes Cruz. It is personal. It is personal. It is personal. Balcazar up into 8th place now. Cruz in 10th place. Wow. Okay. Bit of a fight there between teammates. Let's slow this down to the second speed. I can't see it because it's behind the trees, but Balcazar has overtaken someone. 4th, 7th place. Just about. Lovely stuff. Okay, making our way up slowly. Right, I put down Balcazar to neutral because he's got some great tyre temps, like literally bang on it. Whereas with Cruz, I'm continuing to push a little bit because he's in this pack, I think. Yeah, he's trying to close up to this pack. So actually, you know what? I'm going to go on to... Oh my God! What the flying fuck? Cruz! Cruz! Mate, are you okay? Oh, he's had a horrendous crash. Oh, he's racing. He was being Balcazar at one point. It's all gone to shit. Oh, Cruz. Oh. Well, I guess he's not coming on then, is he? Oh. Bad joke, bad joke. Anyway. Meanwhile, with Balcazar, well, that's one less thing we have to focus on then, I guess. We just have to focus on Balcazar. So, in a way, he's made our job easier in terms of just having to focus on one driver. But, moving on, we're going to continue on a neutral for now because it's looking pretty dandy. In terms of the pace we got, okay-ish pace. Not amazing, I would say. I would hope for better pace. But, saying that, I think we are going to go a little bit longer into this Grand Prix than other people around us, which is going to be good. We're on the same exact strategy as most of these guys, but if we can just continue going on, we're going to go into attack, obviously, as we go into the in-lap. Probably going to be at the end of this lap, because it's such a long lap here that the tyres just don't go on. We're going to go on to pushing right now. We're going to try and overtake 5th place. It probably will be at the end of this lap, to be honest. So we're going to go on overtake mode. I've decided now it is going to be the end of this lap. So we're going to push on very, very hard indeed. This guy's going to pit in this lap as well. Looks like everyone's going to pit in this lap. So perfect time to push in. Pits. We're going to go on to a set of super softs. Going to go on to 9 laps of fuel, I would say. 9 laps of fuel. We'll go 10, just in case we want to push. Engine's looking good. It's not worn out, so we can afford to do that. So, yeah, just attacking on this in-lap. But I'm still devastated for Cruz. Yeah, I can't imagine the car condition being anything more than that, to be honest. So, yeah, solid job there. Solid job. Anyway, Balcazar out in 9th place. Good pit stop for her. Continue to push on. We'll keep it like this for now, because it did take quite a bit of time for the tyre temps to come up. She's up into 8th place, potentially. She dive bombed down the inside of the hairpin, round the outside. Come on, girl. Yes, lovely stuff. Up into 8th place. Keep on going. Keep on going. Come on. Come on. Overtake this car. Going slowly. Very worn tyres. Flordidi, I think that is. Come on. Let's go. Come on. Nice pace. Oh, very, very close there. Very, very close. There we go. There we go. Up into 7th. Good work. Good work. Solid work. We're going to go down to pushing right now just to save the tyres a little bit. But we're going to keep on overtake mode on the engine because we are doing said overtaking for now. Once we're past this 5th place, we'll go down to high. And then we'll kind of have a bit of a steadier ship. But we're feeling good here. We're slowly coming back to that 4th place we need to try and get for the money here. Come on, overtake. Yes, we're up into 4th. This could be for 3rd place. Come on. Overtake, attack and overtake. Yes, up into 3rd. Now we'll go down to high and pushing. And we'll steady the ship here, as they would say. I don't know if that's the phrase, but I've said it twice now. We'll steady the ship. And we'll just carry on like this. Keep calm and carry on. Right, lap 12, sit rep. Balcazar, you can see, has got 1.2 over in 2nd place and is catching up rapidly. And we need to, because I think these guys potentially are going to the end of the Grand Prix. So we need to make one entire pit stop to them. So we really need to get a move on here and overtake 2nd place and basically get the gap to 3rd and 4th, really. So good pace, solid signs here at the moment. We're doing 137s. Everyone else is doing 139s to 140. So keep on going, Balcazar. Keep on going. Keep it going. This is the strategy. We're committed, and I'm feeling good about it. Come on, attack and overtake this guy. Attack and overtake. Come on. Up into 2nd place at the end of this lap. Come on. Very, very close. Behind the trees. She'll go. Oh, tried it down the inside. Didn't quite work. Come on, girl. Come on. Oh, not into the hairpin that we've done so many overtakes previously. This guy is really defending quite well here at the moment. But come on, get past. Yes, there we go. There we go, past him. They're going to keep it in overtake mode, actually, because we got just about the same amount of tyre wear there, so that'll be good. So probably in about, I would say, 2 laps' time, we're going to come in for the pit stop there for the final set of super soft tyres. And look at the engine wear we've got, 70%, looking very, very good on the engine there. We've got no worries to keep on pushing it like this. So here we go. Actually, we're going to maybe even overtake 1st place. We're now going to attack, and we're going to come in at the end of this lap. What will it be? So, as Balcazar overtakes someone for 1st place, maybe, just about nearly, going to pit in. So this is going to be 8 laps of fuel. It's going to put in 9.7 because we've got the fuel to burn, remember? We've got the engine conditioned, I should say. Fast pit stop, and she does overtake 1st place. Just about keeps ahead of them. Yes, she does. Awesome stuff. Keep it going like this, Balcazar. Keep it going like this. Keep it going. Right, she comes in for the pit stop. Here we go. So an extra pit stop compared to everyone else, I think. I don't know yet. They may be making another pit stop with me. I'm not too sure because there is Shah there that did make another pit stop along with me. So really, this might have just been a great, fantastic stint and decision to go onto the super soft tyres. Either way, I think we might have done a well enough job to get ahead in terms of even if we are making an extra pit stop compared to people. And as I said, engine condition good. We can continue to push on. We're going to go attacking for now to get the tyre temps up, and then we're going out to pushing. Actually, we'll go to pushing right now. We're going to attack a little bit later on here. Right, we're closing up to 5th place here, so I'm going to go back to attacking here. Really push on. Purple first sector. Here we go, around the outside, behind the trees. There we go, up into 5th place. Keep it going, Balcazar. Come on, girl. I'm feeling this one. Come on. Come on, get 4th place into the final corner. Down the inside. Oh, it's a beautiful move. Lovely stuff. Love your work. Up into 3rd place. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. Keep it on pushing at the moment. We are looking very, very good. Trey good. Very, very good. Well, looks like 1st place and 2nd place maybe in. Yes, they are. So they have made. We didn't even make an extra pit stop. We just did a fantastic call to go all 3 sets on super softs where they floundered with the soft tyres. This might be an amazing, amazing victory. Just need to hold on here. Keep on checking everything. I'm going to go down to medium. Be a little bit cautious here. And just make sure we pull this thing to the end. Right, 2nd place is coming on fresh tyres. We've got 2 laps left when we come to the end of this lap. There is 2nd, there is 3rd. They're pushing each other very, very hard. So, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. We may need to do some pushing right at the end of this Grand Prix. We've got fuel to burn. That's the good thing. With our 2 laps remaining, we've got the engine wear to also push the fuel. So, we've got it in the back pocket. When we do need to push, you know what? I actually might push right now. 1.5 laps to go. I think it's time to push in a little bit here. And really get it going, because they are getting closer and closer. Okay, final lap of the Grand Prix. Oh, dear God. Please, racing gods. I'm not religious, but come on, let's do this, gods. Let's get us through to the win. Final lap. Come on. Halfway through the lap already. It's looking decent, We got excess fuel, high fuel mixture just in case. Overtake mode again. Come on, keep it going. Final few corners, we're going to do it. Here we go, through the final corner for the 1st place in the Australian Grand Prix. Get in there, we finally won a race after so long. Such a large gap. We've won the Grand Prix, guys. Smash that like button for finally a race win in such a long time there for Archer, for Balcazar. Absolutely fantastic job, girl. Absolutely fantastic job. Completely deserved that one. We deserve that one. Our strategy was so on point there. The 3 super soft tyres worked an absolute treat. Awesome job. Awesome job. So there we go. A 1st place trophy to add to our collection from previous seasons. Finally, lovely stuff, Balcazar. Love your work. Moves up into 2nd, so it looks like she might be on to finish exactly where she finished last season. Probably unfortunately for her. We secure a bit of a nice safety gap of 5 points there now for 2nd place in the championship. So that's very, very good. Very, very nice. New personality trait. There we go. Race winner. Lovely bit of morale for her. 633,000. Loving that. We're getting back to the stage where we were stabilized at the very beginning when we started playing this game in GP3. Gearbox built as well. Nice stuff. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. So remember to hit that like button if you want to keep on seeing these episodes coming out sort of regularly. Also, if you didn't know, if you haven't watched My Driver Germany and you didn't see it at the beginning of the episode, basically I'm going back to university next week. I'm already starting to do some coursework that I have deadlines for. So that's why videos were a little bit slow. Obviously, there also was kind of New Year's celebrations because my birthday was actually on New Year's Eve, if you didn't know. So that's also why there was a little bit of a gap between videos there. But also because I am going to try and slow down the videos now because I need to kind of focus back on some very, very, very important deadlines for university. But I'll be trying my best to bring out sort of regular videos in January. But that's kind of the way it goes, kind of the usual thing. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Again, leave a like if you did enjoy it. Let us know what you thought in the comments below. If you're around here, and do subscribe for weekly Formula 1 content. I've been over. Have a rest of the day, and I'll see you guys next time.